Hey, what's going on, you guys? I'm just going to get straight into this one. I used to have a Madden series for Madden 25, and it ultimately failed, and I just randomly stopped uploading it. The reason I did that was actually because I wasn't having any fun with the series at all. Like, it just felt like kind of like a chore, because, I was doing it, and it actually did fairly well for, the size of my channel. It did pretty good. But the main problem was I wasn't having any fun, which can end up being a major issue. And I think the main reason was because I was playing default all-pro sliders. And I was winning every game nearly. I only lost one game, and it was like 50-something. It was like 49 to 56 or something insane like that. It was really high scoring. It was really unrealistic. And I just wasn't having any fun. So what I did is I started a whole new franchise with the Eagles, and I simulated an entire season. I didn't replay any of the games. I simulated the entire year, went 6-10, obviously missed out on the playoffs, and so now we're going to rebuild from here. One of my main concerns was actually defense, and you're probably seeing a picture of it right now anyway, but I think we were like ranked 31 or something like that. Like, I'm not looking at the picture right now, but you guys are. So yeah, I focused on that coming into the offseason. I wanted another quarterback because I want to have a quarterback battle in the preseason. And I originally did a live commentary over this, and so trying to remember everything. But I did a live commentary over this entire thing, and it ended up like I didn't like the way it came out. So I decided to just redo it after I edited and recorded everything. And during the live commentary, I had a list of needs that we needed, and we did address most of them. The only one we really didn't address was I wanted another left end, which I ended up not getting. And so now you're seeing me try to re-sign some people, and I only re-signed a few because most of them are not even interested. The big one that I felt we lost was Jeremy Maclin, and I really wanted him because if I was able to keep Jeremy, I was probably going to trade Deshaun for like a first-round pick or something like that. So that sucks that we lost Jeremy Maclin, but we also addressed that need in free agency, as you will see here in a minute. And I'm trying to think what else. We got you'll see the draft, you'll see free agency. I don't know why I'm trying to tell you what we got. But all in all, I felt it came out okay. And I felt we did pretty good. So I guess this season we'll have to see how everything goes. And yeah. So I don't really remember like what I was going to say here, because there was some stuff I wanted to talk about, but I don't remember what it is. And I was going to talk about some of the stuff with the draft, because the draft came out really weird. I had NCAA 14 draft classes like ready, but I went to do another year and it like screwed everything up because I accidentally saved the wrong file or into the wrong slot. So I had to go download some from an Operation Sports website. And the problem was some of the names are weird, or at least one that I noticed, and that was a Haha Clinton Dix, who is actually renamed in this Hashawn Clinton Dix. Something really odd, but yeah, that's the way that went. That's really all I wanted to say right there. And you'll see the draft and everyone who got taken in the first round, I think I show here in a minute. And now you will see everyone we got in free agency, I believe. Yes, we got Ted Ginn, Simone Pua. We got a new kicker because I didn't like Alex Henry. His overall was really low. So we got Dan Carpenter, it looks like. And I didn't even try to get Ted Ginn. I tried to get Dexter McCluster. And the CPU wanted Ted Ginn. So we got Ted Ginn, and we got Dexter McCluster, and Chris Gokong, who used to be an Eagle. So I don't know like why we got him back. I didn't even know we were lacking in that area. But I guess we were, according to the computer. So they signed a few new people. Left us with very little cap room. Yeah, 2.37 million of cap room. So thanks to computer on that one. So it doesn't really look like I'll be signing many free agents after the preseason starts until I start releasing some people. And the only 2 people I actually went after was Simone Pua and Dexter McCluster. So the 2 people I went after, I got. So that was really good. I don't know why in the world it signed another halfback. Like, that was kind of confusing to me, because we were good on halfback, but whatever. And we got BJ Daniels for another quarterback. And he was decent, I guess. Like, I'm going to see how he does in the preseason, obviously. And I think everyone's going to be in a position battle in the preseason, because last year 6-10, I mean, we're going to need to majorly rehaul some stuff, even though our offense was fairly good. So, but no one's job is secure except LaShawn McCoy. Like, he's our guaranteed starter. And now you will see the draft. And the first pick of the draft is Jadeveon Clowney, which was surprising to me, but I guess that's what they wanted. And the Chargers select Marquise Lee. I was disappointed by that because I actually wanted Marquise Lee, so that sucked. And the St. Louis Rams take Jordan Lynch over Johnny Manziel, who was predicted to go number 1, which is really funny because he slipped down pretty far. And our division rival Giants take... come on. Alright, they take Aaron Murray, so they're giving up on Eli Manning completely, it seems, and going with a new quarterback. And I guess we'll get to see him next year. Twice. And Chicago Bears take Hashawn Clinton Dix, or otherwise known as Ha Ha Clinton Dix, which I don't even know if that's really how you say his name. I'm really hoping it is. This was also a disappointment because I wanted him, Carrington Bindum, I don't even know how to say it, defensive back from Texas, but we needed a defensive back, and I really wanted him. But Johnny Manziel goes to the Bills, which, like, it was surprising to me that he slipped down to 7 because he was predicted to go number 1. So he slipped all the way down to 7. It looks like he's going to replace E.J. Manuel. They only gave him like a year to do something. A.J. McCarron is a Jaguar. This is a lot of quarterbacks going early. And the Atlanta Falcons take Zach Mettenberger. They're going away from Matt Ryan. Dang, this is pretty big. And Logan Thomas for the Vikings. I forgot all these picks. And now it's our pick. And I was deciding between Sammy Watkins or Austin Seferian-Jenkins. I wanted a new tight end, so I went ahead and went with Austin Seferian-Jenkins. I'm hoping that does not backfire on me. I mean, we already had 6 receivers. I probably could have cut someone, but I wanted a new tight end. And he will be in a preseason position battle for the starting tight end position. So that's how that's going to go. And I accidentally skip all the picks and go all the way to the second round, which is not what I meant to do at all. So what I did was I paused the draft, I think. I think I paused the draft. Yeah, I did. And I go all the way back to the Raiders pick. That way you can see everyone who was taken there. And we go with Kadeem Carey. And I think someone called me right here. No. My headphone popped out. That's why it stays here for a little bit. And I probably should have edited that out. But it's going to stay because I've already edited and don't feel like doing any more today. So C.J. Mosley is a Colt. The Bengals go with Taylor Martinez replacing Andy Dalton. There's apparently a bunch of teams that are giving up on quarterbacks early in this draft. And Terrence Brooke is a Steeler. But back to the Taylor Martinez as a Bengal. That actually really surprised me. And our our division rival, Lewis Nix, or the Cowboys take Lewis Nix III. So we get to see him twice a year. Sammy Watkins is a Jet. I was hoping he'd stay around until second round. The Browns are moving on. They take David Fales in the first round. Kane Coulter's a Titan. Could be the most quarterbacks ever taken in the first round. Colt Lyerla is a Lion. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Odell Beckham, I was also looking at him because I wanted to get another receiver, but I wanted to get a tight end more. That's why I took Austin Seferian-Jenkins. He's like 6'6", so he's a pretty big target. Hopefully whoever my quarterback is can't miss him too much. And the last pick of the first round is Jonathan Brown for the Broncos. Jamel Douglas, right tackle for the Rams. Gabe Lynn, I wanted to look at Gablin. One, because he goes to my favorite college, which is OU. So I wanted to look at him, but I decided not to even try to get him, really. And Jacob Peterson's a Dolphin. We're getting closer to our pick now. Yeah, and then that surprised me, actually, right there. If you go back and look, I scroll all the way back to double check this, but the Browns took a quarterback, David Fales, in the first round, and then they turn right around and take a quarterback in the second round, Bryn Renner. So, yeah. And then I think from here on out, you only see my picks. So, and this round we went with Taj Boyd to be in a position battle with Nick Foles. The next round we go with, I guess it's going to take a little bit to load. But anyway, the next round we went with Chris Davis, the defensive back from Auburn. Hoping that pick doesn't backfire on me. And I don't know why I didn't show the rest of the picks, but we didn't get anyone huge. Like, it was like those were the three main picks. You'll see the other ones probably in the preseason. But the position battle for quarterback will be between Nick Foles, Taj Boyd, Matt Barkley, and BJ Daniels. Everyone's getting a shot, and we're also going to have a position battle here at receiver. Deshaun's pretty much got the number 1 spot, but the number 2 spot is open. And if someone does way better than Deshaun, they'll get the number 1 spot. But, yeah. And then right here is another position battle with Austin Seferian-Jenkins and Brent Selleck. So that'll be pretty interesting. What I've decided to do for the preseason, actually, is... Oh, this was another problem here. The defensive tackle slot was really screwed up. So, like, I had to get Simone Pua, and then I'm probably going to have to sign someone else because that was so bad. I'm happy with the defensive back situation. Brandon Boykin is now our number 1 defensive back, which was really shocking to me, but we'll see how he does in the preseason. And I move up Chris Davis so we can see how he goes. And, crap, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, the preseason. What I'm going to do is... crap, can't talk right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play every preseason game, record them all, and then I'm not going to release them individually. I'm going to edit them all, like all the highlights, into one probably pretty decent long video, and then that'll be that, and release it. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully that goes pretty well. And what other things was I going to say? Oh, I don't know if I already said this, but the winners of all the position battles will be at the end of that preseason video. And then hopefully the game starts soon after. I'll try to have the preseason video up fairly soon. Don't expect it like the same day that this is released, but maybe like a day or two after, somewhere around that. So yeah, that should be pretty interesting. I'm hoping this series can go on a little bit longer. I'm going to at least try to finish one season whether I'm having fun or not. Which is really weird to say, but that's what I'm going to try to do. But these sliders are way more fun than what I was playing on before, so we'll see how that goes. And yeah. Anyway, nearing the end of the video now. As you see, our first preseason opponent is Cleveland. So we'll actually get to see those 2 new quarterbacks for Cleveland go at it. So that should be pretty interesting. And see who does better. But, yeah, that's pretty much nearing the end of this video. And this one a little bit longer than I intended it to. This was supposed to be a short video, not a, 14-minute plus video. But anyway, like I said, I hope you enjoyed. But I guess this is Teenage Night, and I'm out.